Hi, good day everyone. Good day everyone. You're welcome to my live stream. I hope you can all hear me. Uh, welcome you all. Hmm, let me mute. Hello everyone. You're welcome to my live stream. Yeah, just seeing this face for the first time. My name is Fumi Omoshi. I talk about trauma awareness, trauma, mental health, pronunciation practice. Kindly double tap. Yes, double tap on the live stream to give it a like. Hi, thank you, Shekawarina. Thank you. Namaste, 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 namaste. Thank you so much. Namaste. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Shekawarina. She's from India. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. I miss you. I've not been getting the notification for your life. I don't know why. I'll go and check again. I know YouTube has been misbehaving. Yes, I know you're from India. Yes. This is Fumi from Nigeria. Toluwanimi Love TV. Thank you. Welcome. Kindly double tap on the live stream to give it a thumbs up. Today we are discussing trauma at the workplace. Workplace trauma. Yesterday I talked about it at home, but today I'm doing it in the office. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She said I'm beautiful. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Thank you, Shekawa Rina. Yes, thank you, Rina. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, God bless you. I'm grateful. Thank you so much for stopping by. Workplace trauma. So, if you're at the workplace, there'll be so many triggers that will just someone will just do stuff, maybe talk to you, maybe harass you. So many things go on in the workplace. Sexual harassment, discrimination, racism, maybe you're black or Caucasian and you're working for someone that is white. There's this discrimination, this racism that people words that people say, me, they're black, or even fat. Some people will call you fat. That's derogatory. That's body shaming, you know, and such stuff. It can trigger trauma and make your trauma response to be in the fight mode or flight mode. Either you don't want to stay around them, those people that say such stuff, or you want to fight. Yes, your fist is ready. It might not be physical fight, but you might want to, exchange words and all of that, which is not good enough. Yes, so our employers should do better. Yes, employers should do better. Make the work environment to be non-toxic. I wanted to say less toxic, but yes, it can be non-toxic. Let the environment be home away from home. Let people come to some people are going through a lot at home and then they'll come to work. They will also be passing through a lot. Why? Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Please give this live stream a thumbs up, double tap on the live stream so that YouTube can push it to a large audience. And when we talk about workplace trauma, this is the emotional distress, It's an emotional distress that employees experience at work. And that's because the working environment is not conducive, it's toxic, it's harmful. So employers cause trauma for employees, for workers, and they do this unconsciously. And that's because maybe they want to prove, power play, I'm in charge. My father owns this place, owns this firm, I'm in charge, it's my school, and then they can do on and do. In Nigeria especially, you hear employers, I will sack you, I will fire you, fire me. If you remove your rug, God will let ties, God will put ties for me, sack me. I've been in a situation where an employer terminated my appointment. Oh my God, I cried. I was begging, please, sir, I'm sorry. I need this job. You need to, like your madam, we have a lot. It's a reality. Trauma is a reality. And that's why I love you, Rina. I love you. I love you so much. You know, I love you. Toluwanimi, yeah, that's true. You see, I was not crying, please. If you sack me, where will I go? Where will I do this? I need this job, please. I need this job. I made up my mind that it was not like, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'd already made up my mind. If you like, you don't think about it. You like, think about it. I'll carry my bag and go. Leave my school. It's not leave the world. I will also get another place. I even start a place of my own. So why do we do that as employers? I've also noticed that you see people that when they get their own jobs, they are employed, they've been employees too. You see all these people that, yes, I am a university teacher. I'm a lecturer. I work in university now. But when I was working in secondary school, I saw a lot. I went through a lot. Yes. So I've been teaching since 2008. So 2008 is over 15 years, over a decade and a half. Secondary school, teaching English language. My former school, I resigned as the principal of the school. So I know what I'm talking about. Trauma. Parents will give you trauma. Your employer's trauma. Your colleagues' trauma. Human beings are the most difficult people to handle. I realized that some of these people, when you're an employee and then you decide to set up your own, you will also do the same thing that you also suffered. Why? Why are you recycling the trauma? Like now, if I start a school, I should know better. I should do better because I am trauma informed and make my school to be a trauma informed center space, create a trauma informed environment for both staff and students. Let my students that are going through a lot from their parents, maybe from broken homes or whatever they are facing at home, let the school be a safe space for them, right? And the staff too. I'm still going to talk about women, career women, how you can manage your home and then you work. I've seen a colleague who died. She's a woman. She died. She will work. Her husband will spend her money, use it to gamble, and her health was nosediving. I'll talk to her. This woman, you have changed. You were not like this before. Her hair started falling. Is it cancer? Is it alopecia? What's wrong? She will not talk. It's what we are talking about. Trauma repression. You'll be repressing your trauma. Instead of you to talk so that you can feel better, so that people can help you and all of that. And when she said, oh, they said dialysis, they said urine, they said this, that kidney issue, I said, okay, you don't have money. Then we try to raise money for her. But then they will start spending it on herbs. Herbs. I was looking at this lady. I even took her matter to church to pray, and then they said we should be seeking for mercy because this matter. The following day she died. I cried because I begged her that she should fight for her life. She should fight for her life. Yes, I understand that they have not healed yet, but how would you even get healing when you're not talking? When you're not talking. So, and I told her, must you stay in this marriage? Your husband is not feeding you. You are the one spending your money on the house. You don't have anything. When you come to school, you are not happy. You have a child, is not supporting. Must you stay in the marriage? Women, we can do better. I know there's this stigma on single mothers in the society. Who cares? What will people say is the largest prison that has imprisoned many people? Who cares? So we can do better, women, so that we don't pass on this trauma to our children. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about workplace trauma. Please, I don't know if you can hear me because network has been moving. I don't want to mention the word NAD lately. Please, guys, can you hear me? All right. Workplace trauma. Okay, thank you. Workplace trauma. Sexual harassment. You start saying, and then sometimes they tell you to do things like moral injury. I've worked in a school where they told me that it's time for exams. I should go and write expo. I should go and give answers to the children. And I'm like, it's against my belief. Why would I want to do that? You know, if I want to do that, that should be on my own volition to say, okay, let me do this, right? Or you telling me I should do that. I didn't want to do it at that particular time. And then when you don't do it now, they now come against you. Gang up, call you names, oversabies you, all those kind of words. Or you're working in the bank and your manager says you should go and sleep with a client for money. Both genders, they could tell a man, go and sleep with the woman, what's there? If you're sleeping with your wife, what benefits? Go and get the portfolio, go and get your promotion is tied to that. I mean, against people's beliefs just because you want your company to want to eat that target. Nah, it's all shades of wrong, you know. So how many of you have, yes, can you share your workplace trauma? What's that trigger, your trauma trigger? What's that trigger that somebody has, done to you at work that pissed you off so much? I like to hear. Sometimes it can be passive aggression. Yeah, passive. They are not, it's not obvious that they hate you or they are trying to punish you, but it might be passive aggression. It might be that they will give a deadline for meeting or announce meetings and they will not tell you that there's a meeting. Or you are supposed to do a task, they will not tell you. And then you get to the meeting and they will ask you for a report and then you'll be looking like, hello, what's going on here? And you hear, oh, I didn't tell you. I didn't inform you that there's a meeting. Oh, it must have skipped my mind. Or lie. They can even lie that they told you. That they told you in passing. That's passive aggression. Yeah, that's passive aggression. And then physical altercation too. At work, there's somebody that, threatening me. You will see. Me too, I say you will see. What am I what are you seeing? You will see too. Tó bá jẹ́ pé back to sender, you will see. Hitting the table. You got a query for that anyway, but then ìjà wà àbí báwo ṣe máa ń sọ wọ́n ní ìjà wà ìjà ò sí, always guiding. Ìjà wà ìjà ò sí, always guiding. using plate, sink to wash pants and clothes. Woo! You see what I was talking about? Yesterday I said, you see, when we talk about workplace, yes, I'm in the university, this is my workplace, my office, and all of that. But then, if you are working for someone at home, you're working as a caregiver, or you are a housewife, that's your workplace, or you're in the market space, that's your workplace. If you're in the market or you have a shop, that's your workplace. If you are told to man, like work as a security personnel, that is your workspace. So wherever you find yourself that you're earning your living, right, that is your workplace. So my sister, that place you're talking about is your workplace, and that's traumatic. Why would you take plates to the kitchen, wash, clothes to the kitchen, sorry. Why would you take plates to the kitchen, wash, sorry. Why would you take clothes to the kitchen? Yes, to the kitchen, and then place the clothes on plates? Ah, it's all shades of disgusting. Ew, that's so irritating. I'm sorry, I know how you feel. I'm sorry that you're passing through this, but maybe what you will do is to not use those plates to eat, because I'm sure germs, you cannot use these eyes to see germs. These are recommended glasses. Even at that, I still cannot use it to see germs. So just don't use their plates. If there's something you can do about it. Oh, you told her it's not good, and she said it's her house. Imagine, see, this is the reason why most times I don't like to eat in people's houses, because you don't know what they've done with their pots, plates, cutlery. Imagine this woman saying this is her house. So it means she can pull in a pot, wash it, and then use it to cook and serve visitors. It means she can go to the toilet bowl and fetch water for someone to drink. These are the issues. It means she can use the sponge that they use to wash plates to wash the toilet sink and then bring it back to the kitchen. Those of you that go to people's houses and you eat like gluttons, well done. Ekari, well done. Nah, I can't deal. These are the issues. I have trust issues when it comes to that. I have trust issues when it comes to that. Guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we'll talk about trauma awareness. There are different types of traumas. Traumas, different types of traumas. Childhood, adulthood, complex traumas that gives you PTSD, different types, childbirth traumas. In all of this, most times you might feel, do I even have trauma? Yes, if you're in the workspace and your nervous system is sensing that this place isn't safe for me, and you don't have control over that event, then that is trauma. Trauma has occurred. Sometimes we repress trauma, we put it down, just say, it's one of those things. We keep it down, it's one of those things. And then a trigger comes. And we explode. That explosion can come from any of the trauma responses that I've discussed on my channel. So you see, it's good to talk about trauma. When I was talking about one of my traumas of my life, my mom said, she too, she has trauma now. I'm not the only one. I said, yes, everybody has. It's good to talk about yours too. Yes, it's good to talk about trauma. Relationship trauma. Relationship trauma. In fact, I have PTSD. Yeah, from relationship trauma. Is that bad? Like, I was talking to someone yesterday and he just asked me a question. And I said, I'm sorry. He was like, sorry for, why are you apologizing? I said, it's trauma. Sometimes trauma will make you over apologize. I've not talked about that trauma response. That's fun. it make you over apologize. So don't tell me that you don't have trauma. Everybody does. It's just that we repress. We tell ourselves that I'm a Christian now. I'm a born again. I have the Holy Spirit. Blah blah blah. But we see the signs. Someone like me, I'm trauma aware. I'm trauma informed. I'll pick it like this. And I always advise you talk, process your trauma by talking, expressing yourself, seek help, go to a therapist, counselor, talk about it. You'll feel better. It's just a matter of time. Wow, it is well. I'm going through my comments. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sorry that you're going through this. But I would say that you seek help, just talk it out with a therapist because it's here. Although you might try to push it down, but it's here. Saying that who knows, maybe one of the plates you have used for food has been something she has put her undies on. You know how irritating that is, right? Thank you for joining my life. I hope you learned something today. I don't always like my videos to be too long. Yeah, so I'll be drawing the curtain now on this because I promised some people who said, we love this topic, workplace trauma, but the one I did yesterday, the network really messed me up. So thank you for joining. A brief recap on workplace trauma that I discussed today, and then I discussed with some of our commenters, yes, those that showed up and dropped some of their comments in the chat box. Talked about workplace trauma, that it's an emotional distress at work, that employees experience at work due to toxic environments, and most employers cause trauma, yes, for their employees, although they do it unconsciously, but maybe it's born out of power play, power tussle, and stuff like that. And there are some things that they do: sexual harassment, bullying, physical altercation, that triggers trauma and that make you to respond to trauma. It activates the trauma response in you, either to fight, either to fight or flight. Sorry, that elicits the trauma response in fight mode or flight mode. Sorry, someone came in and I was a bit distracted. So that elicits that trauma response either to fight or to fly, which is the flight mode, or freeze, or the fawn mode, which is the people pleasing trauma response. And to end this life, I would say, dear employers, you can do better. Yeah, you can really do better. Human resource officers, managers, you can do better. Treat people with respect and empathy. Show empathy. Yes, and we are not empathetic enough. Please, you own the business. You know you are the oga. Please stop telling us that you will fire us. You are not God. Remember Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible. Yeah, so you can be Nebuchadnezzar as well. Please treat people with respect. Yes. Even if you are the owner of the business, one day you will die. You will not take that business to the grave. So let people leave your workplace and see you in years to come and still be able to greet you. There are some employers that if I see them, I will I will throw them pure water, sachet water. You know what we call pure water in Nigeria. I will slam it on them. Yeah. So and there are some that wherever I am, I will go and greet them. It's like that. So let's leave people better, make them better, instill value, you know. in them. How would I put it? Let's not damage people. People are going through a lot. Yes, people are going through a lot, especially here in Nigeria. Nigeria is going through a lot. Nigeria is showing people shege. So you can't, they can't come to work and then you increase the shege. No, now. Please, let's be nice. Let's treat people. There's a way you can talk and people will keep to deadlines. People will do their task. They will do what they're supposed to do. But you don't have to be wicked. We know you are the boss. Yes, we know pé olórí ni yín. You don't have to prove it. We know. Yes, we know. Please, you can do better. And as you employees, please, co-workers, fellow employees, that you're fighting, please God, for what? Now you get the office. You can do better. And if you do better, the world will be a better place to live in. Thank you so much for those that joined the live. Rina, to the one who loves TV. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I'll see you in the evening. Bye bye.